Romans 12:2 reminds us to do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of our minds, that we may prove what is that good and perfect and acceptable will of God. As I was driving in this morning to work, I was listening to a podcast that had Max Lucado on there, and that was one of the verses that they were discussing, and it really makes me think about that old self and how we shed off those past beliefs, but there's certain things that remain with us, and we have to be mindful that even as we walk in our new, we're intentional about not conforming, because it can be so easy, you're walking in a new, you're a different individual, but there's still, we're existing in a world that's very real, right? So I think that that's one of those scriptures that it's great to meditate on. It's great to, reflect on and just keep it at the forefront of your mind. Do not be conformed. And even in conforming, it's interesting because I hear a lot of stuff on social media, and I often have discussions with my friends about, I can recall growing up and thinking that I would never see or experience certain things that are reality today. And so, we want to believe that society advances, right? But we have to be mindful as well about who we are, whose we are, and our walk with Christ. And we're not meant to conform to everything. I know there's a saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, but that's not for us. That's not for us. We're meant to be unique. You are meant to be unique and to stand out. Consider that. Have a wonderful day.